Hello everybody, what is happening? It is me, HD Tyvek, and it is finally here. Dark Souls 3 is released 6 hours early on the East Coast. I don't know what's going on, but I am super excited. I hope you guys are ready to take this journey with me. We're back for another Let's Play. This is semi-blind, semi-walked. I don't know what this is going to be. We're just playing Dark Souls 3. I'm going to record it, and we're going to play it. I got a couple ideas that I'm doing for this Let's Play. Possibly some co-op videos I'm going to do later with some friends. Possibly blind, possibly showing you guys some items. We're just going to play it and find out. So let's get started with a new game. Oh, it did it for me. That's different. I did this stuff already. But we'll just hit next.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital, Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Is that it? Because that cutscene was amazing. FromSoft doing it again. Here we go. Name incomplete. So I'm going to be doing this for probably a way too long, like most Let's Players do. So I'm going to just take a look at the classes real quick while we're here, and then I'm going to cut away from my character creation to the very end. That way you guys don't have to sit through this. We got the Knight. Looks like, strength, vit, endurance, typical stuff. Mercenary. Dexterity, cool. Descendant, warrior. Descendant of Northern Warriors, famed abroad. Utilize high strength and wields heavy battle axe. Interesting. Alright, what's vigor? I wonder what vigor is. That's must be a new stat. Sturdy spirit employs general resolve in miracles. Restorative miracles. Oh, wait, so he starts with heal? Whoa, that's amazing. Interesting. Oh, you're back down to only 2 ring slots, like Dark Souls 1. Thief, you know, it's pretty much in every Dark Souls. Assassin. Level 10? Holy hell, and he starts with a sorcery. Interesting. Look at that intelligence. And you have decent decks, too. Interesting, cleric. And of course, the ever so lovely deprived class, where everything is level 10. I think for the first playthrough, the starting class is always so hard for me. I normally went deprived in 1 and 2, just because I like the basic stats. However, I also played other classes before, and it's been a long time since I played a Dark Souls game, so... Alright, I'm done with this. I'm going to cut this out, so I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, so I'm back. I'm going to start with the Knight class, not because I plan on staying super duper heavy armor, but I just really like the starting stats and the weapon and all that stuff. My starting gift, by the way, is the Sovereignless Soul, just because I like souls, I like levels, I like upgrading stuff. So that seems pretty normal starting gift there. Everything else is more just along the lines of one basic item, so there's nothing special there. But if you notice my name, we'll get into that a little bit later. So let us continue our journey into Dark Souls 3 with our finalizing creation. Let's go. We are back from the dead, like usual. Cemetery of Ash. Alright, let me remember really quick how to play Dark Souls. That's a roll button. That seems good to me. There's my Estus already. Okay, so this, basics. In case you don't know, you're the first time Dark Souls. Excuse me, my voice is a little fucked up tonight. The basics of Dark Souls, it is very heavily combat based. It's an RPG, of course, but you're going to be doing a lot of very skillful combat in order to get through it. This is a very difficult game in case you didn't know. Basics are you got a weak attack on your bumper, you have a strong attack on your trigger, and you can block with, of course, bumper. And you have a parry with the trigger. I was never good at parrying in Dark Souls 1, however, I did get pretty good at it in Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne. So, like I said, this isn't going to be a walkthrough of any kind. We're just going to play the game and see what happens. So, control camera with the right stick. These are just developer ones. Okay. These are notes if you don't know. I'm just going to start talking, so if you already are accustomed to Dark Souls stuff and I'm talking about things, you can just block me out. Don't really blame you one bit. However, I will be explaining things to new players because I'm sure Dark Souls 3 is going to be bringing in a lot of new players. So these are notes from other players typically. However, sometimes you will find them from developers that are always going to be there, like these ones. These are basically just basic controls. And as you see there on the right side, that is an NPC, an opponent, and the shade that you saw walking was another player. I am online in case you're wondering, and this is the PC version, so that's just getting that stuff out of the way. Let us play some Dark Souls. Oh, well. How do I emote? How do I emote? Oh, I don't know how to emote. Alright, whatever. I was going to emote. What you saw there was a backstab. It does massive, massive damage and pretty much puts you in a very good advantage because it knocks the opponent onto the ground. I didn't mean to do that by any means. It just sort of happened, and I did it again. And I'm a god. I'm a god. That's all I'm gonna say. I am a god of Dark Souls. All right. So these things right here are items. Ashen Estus Flask. Let's take a look. See at that. How do I? There's the emote. All right. So emote is select. Let's take a look at some inventory stuff with the Ashen Estus Flask. Undead treasure. These dull ashen flasks. Fill up with Estus at bonfires and drink to restore FP. Oh, that's right, the arts and stuff. I forgot about that. Oh, baby, here we go. This is happening. This is happening. You're dead. You're dead. Okay. This game is very, very speedy. Like this control scheme like this, in the other Dark Souls games, it was very slow, very methodical, like your movement and stuff. This one seems to be very fast. Parry, riposte after successful parry. Alright, we're going to attempt this. I'm probably going to fuck it up. I got it on my first try, so neat. Good, you got to see what parrying does, and very similar to backstabbing, parrying gives you a massive attack of opportunity, and you get to do a lot of damage. It's actually better than backstabbing, I think, in most situations. So you got that going for you. I'm just going to get this guy's... Oh, he's got a bow. Okay, well, he's dead, so... Oh, what the hell was that? Did I just see something? Guess not. Okay. Oh! It's okay. Spam the button. Spam the button and it'll win. You're fine. Okay, so now that the very, very basics of Dark Souls are explained to all of the new guys, let me try to figure out where the hell I'm going for the Dark Souls veterans. I have a little experience in terms of Dark Souls 3. I watched a little bit of it, but not very much. And by a little bit, I mean I watched Vadi's videos, and that's about it. And here we have a checkpoint. Rest at bonfire to restore HP and Estus. Gotta light it. And achievement unlocked. You guys can't see that, but I just got an achievement. So if you rest at the bonfire, the enemies are gonna respawn. I don't want that really, so we're gonna not do that. We're gonna light it, but we're gonna go back here because there was a bunch of different paths we could walk. So we're gonna take a look-see. This is going to be a Let's Play. I'm warning you guys. A lot of exploring, a lot of just, very turn back. Does that mean there's a super strong enemy up here? I know you, FromSoft. I know how you are. Where am I going to get attacked from? Nowhere? Is that it? Oh. Hello, nurse. What are you? Do we attempt it? Alright, fuck it. Let's attempt it. What's the worst that could happen? I die. It's Dark Souls. Oh my god, he's got a lot of HP. Okay, well, you can strafe. Oh my god, he's got so much HP. Okay, it does a splash attack. You are a big motherfucker. Did anyone ever tell you that? I didn't explain it very well earlier, but the main mechanic of Dark Souls combat is using this dodge roll that I've been doing. Ow! Oh my god. Well. And so it begins. That thing is a beefy motherfucker. Okay, it threw me back to the bonfire. Okay, so the main mechanic of Dark Souls is the sort of bait and attack style. You're going to block attacks with your shield. Most of the time your shields aren't going to block all of the damage unless it's a really good shield. And your main source of not taking damage from opponents is this dodge roll. You have invulnerability frames, meaning you can't get hit even if like a sword or a tail hits you. So that is your main way your main defensive strategy in Dark Souls. So as you saw there, I was doing it pretty well for a little bit, and then I died, and it happens, it's Souls. So we're going to explore the other areas first before we head back to fight good old Mr. Spiky Tree Lizard. I don't really know what it was. So what do we have? Move plus that. Yeah, you can hold the dash button. I'm just going to let you guys, read it. I'm not leaving it up for very long, so I apologize, but what do we have here? Soul of the Deserted Corpse. Also, in case you don't know, Dark Souls is a game that doesn't really give you the story. It gives you very little tidbits and chunks just to give you like a taste. The rest of the story is really up to interpretation from the items that you find and the NPCs that you talk to. There is a set story, I'm sure of this. It's just the developers really want you to create your own world, and whatever is canon for you is canon for you. And I think that is what really captivates most people to this series, especially me. Ow, you fucker! There will be a lot of swearing, in case you are unaware. There will be lots and lots of swearing. But I personally, I'm going to tell you right now, the main source of this Let's Play is going to be to play the game. I love the gameplay and the worlds and all that stuff, but I really, really, really love the lore and the stories that Dark Souls brings. It's what really sucked me in Dark Souls 1, and it's what sucked me into Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne. It's never really been, oh, it's a hard game, I like to challenge myself. It's more, oh god, you have a lot more HP. Okay. It's more along the lines of, oh my god, these worlds that you've created are awesome, and these characters and NPCs are just really well fleshed out characters, and I'm sure you'll see if you play the game yourself, but also through this Let's Play I'm going to be showing you plenty of it, so don't you worry. Now, this is not going to be a typical lore-esque playthrough where I'm going to be exploring everything and explaining things. It's just going to be, what do I come up with in my head canon while I play through Dark Souls 3? And I don't know what I'm going to do after this, all that fun stuff, but, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I see an item, so I think I want to go down over here. I'm going to stop talking, and I'm just going to play the game, because right now, I am loving it. It's a little fast. For those of you, the Dark Souls veterans, that's a boss, I know that, so... Wait, how do I get... Oh, hello. Thanks for showing me the way, friend. For the Dark Souls... That's not... Okay, well, we gotta jump down. So, we're going back. For the third time, the Dark Souls veterans. If you're thinking about buying this game, you love Dark Souls 1, you hated Dark Souls 2, I know plenty of people that were like that. In terms of speed of the game, it definitely feels a little bit in between Dark Souls and Bloodborne. It's not... How do I get this item? I want you! Oh, I bet I have to run and jump. Okay, well, redo. The game feels very fast, and my controls could be a little bit fucked up, but I'm not sure. So I'll be playing with it in between episodes. But it feels a little bit quicker than Dark Souls 1, not as fast as Bloodborne, for those of you who have played that game. Jump! Yeah, what do we got? And an upgrade material. Awesome sauce. So, I'll give you more of an idea. I'm not a reviewer. I don't know what to tell you guys. Right now, it feels very Dark Souls, and I'm really liking it. So, let's get our death counter up even higher, shall we? Because I know that this is a boss. That is fucking beautiful. I have this game, by the way, guys, on medium settings, all except for shadows, which I have on low. And this game is fucking beautiful. Oh my god. Alright, let's see what happens, friends. Alright, I wanted to just make it a little bit more dramatic. That was actually in all honesty, a very easy fight in terms of Dark Souls. I really started to fucking choke there. I was like, wow, this is easy, and then I got my ass beat. However, it's very, very interesting. What the hell happened to him? That's what I want to know. What the hell happened to him? Okay, so what happened? We killed the boss, and now I am on fire, I guess. However, let's take a look-see at that coiled sword we got. It's a key. What's the lore? Item effect. Thrust into Shrine Bonfire to activate Bonfire Warp. So it is the fucking... I just really hurt my self-esteem as a Souls fan because I can't remember the item name from Dark Souls 1. Let's move on. Sword missing from the Shrine Bonfire. Cannot be equipped as a weapon. Thrust into the Shrine Bonfire to restore its power and enable travel between bonfires. This sword is only bequeathed to chosen Ash, as judged by the Ludex, who awaits the arrival of the Ash as a scabbard. Okay, so the sword is only bequeathed to a chosen Ash. I'm pretty sure bequeathed means given, as judged by Ludex, who was the guy we just destroyed. So Ludex judges a chosen Ash who awaits the arrival of Ash as a scabbard. Interesting. So are we chosen now? Are we a badass, as you will? Let's move on and find out. I'm sure I probably missed like a ton of items already in this area, but we'll be coming back. Uh, honestly, guys, excuse me, I had to clear my throat. If you are playing through this game along with me and you notice something that I miss, please leave it in the comments below, and in the next episode I will be going back and grabbing them. So I definitely want to collect as many items as possible in this playthrough. That way people who are watching and not playing to play later know where all the items are. And I'm definitely going to miss a lot of them. I always do in my first playthrough. I'm sure many people do. However, that's the beauty of Souls. It's meant to be played with the online community. So if you see items that I miss, please call me out and I will go grab them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Got a broken short sword. That's a little weird, but is this a developer note? Open menu. Okay, don't really care. I definitely have no... Oh, okay, here we go. Are you not moving? You just gonna chill there? I'm on fire. Does that mean anything to you? I'm just gonna get you out of the way. Ow! I was not facing him. All right, you know what? Fuck you. Nope. Come on. Come on. Come on. Too early. Fuck it. We'll try once or twice. I'm not that stubborn. What do we have over here, milady? Homeward Bone. That is an item that will let you teleport to the last bonfire you rested at. Very, very useful when farming. So I'm looking over here at my screen and I'm realizing that it's a little darker you guys are seeing than I'm seeing, so I might adjust brightness. I'm going to adjust voices and music and all that stuff in between episodes after I edit it. That's when I can get a real feel for, sound levels and, visual things. And ow, okay, you have a bow. That's lovely. There's also a friend up here with a spear. We will get rid of. I might also make this a little bit more, or less sensitive, excuse me, because I don't want to get you guys motion sick, but it's very fast. I like it. And this is a very large castle. Holy shit. And even on medium settings, that is beautiful. Quite a stunning thing. Something that these games always give you, even on the older games. Beast ahead. That's definitely not a developer. Oh, it's dog. Hello. You are a very fugly dog. You're also now a very dead dog. Souls games always are just absolutely beautiful in terms of their aesthetic or their visuals. They're beautiful games to look at. Look at that. That's the fight area. That's where we just fought the boss. And it is quite awesome. Now let's take a look if I can press the right buttons. It's Firewatch all over again. We picked up this ember. No unkindled can ever truly claim the embers that burn within a champion's bosom, which is precisely what makes their yearning for warmth so keen. Gain the strength of flame and increased max HP until death. With the strength of fire, summoning signs of unkindled become visible, and seekers of embers can be summoned to join in cooperation. But beware, the embers may also attract invaders. So this is basically the humanity item, I'm guessing, but you gain... Oh my god, I just realized my max HP is massive. Holy shit. Okay, that's really cool. I like that mechanic. I like that mechanic a lot. So basically, they're giving you more than just, hey, you can be invaded now and all that stuff for becoming human. Well, there's blood spatter there, so it means there's an enemy somewhere, I think. There's a lot of blood spatters. I'll show you guys just for the funsies. These blood stains are only seen online. They're other players' deaths. You can see how they die. So what is he fighting? Oh, I think I know what this is, and I don't want to go this way. I'm pretty sure there's an NPC character up there. As much as I love showing you guys some deaths just because you'll probably get a kick out of it, I have 3,000 souls and half-life with no Estus, so we're not going to challenge him yet. And it looks like he has taken a fair share of opponents down, so we're gonna move on. And oh dear, what is this? Firelink Shrine. Oh honey, we're home. All you Dark Souls 1 fans will be getting a kick out of that right now. It is very dark in here. Hello, sir. How may I help you?
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
$20, that's the crestfallen warrior of this game. Just calling it.
What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends, those who would link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
Okay, so it's the same thing. Who are you, my lady? You look very much like my ever-beloved Emerald Herald.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
Yep, this will be the Emerald Herald, or the Maiden in Black, I think, from Demon Souls, or the doll from Bloodborne. Let's give her a chat.
Ashen one, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen one, bring me souls plucked from their vessels.
Okay, so.
Very well. Then touch the darkness.
Oh
within
god,
me.
is this gonna be another bear seek less
Take
situation?
nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over her, but every game is a bear seek less. And she's talking. Interesting. So here's how you play Dark Souls for you rookies once again. All those things, every time you kill an enemy, you take some souls. Now souls is the currency for everything in this game. You're going to buy weapons with them, you're going to buy items with them, and you're going to level up your character with them. As you can see here, I've got 3,300, basically 3,400 souls. It takes 811 to level up. Every time you use some souls to level up, the amount of souls required to level up gets increased. You can essentially get max stats and everything, but by the time you get to that point, it's going to take you so long, probably 3 full playthroughs to get one level, it might not be worth it anymore. So I have no idea what in terms of stats or weapons or build I'm going to go through for this playthrough right now, so we're going to hold on to these souls, and we're going to
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
talk to the other NPCs, because, excuse me, I see a total bro. Oh, I didn't see you. Who are you?
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One.
Oh my god, I know who this is.
I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont, no?
If I were to venture a guess, as the same with the Crestfallen Knight, I'm pretty sure this is um the lady or the maiden of the beginning ladies in Dark Souls 2, the ones wearing the red that give you the human effigy. I bet this is one of them. That would be my guess. So let's see what she has for sale. Holy crap, there's a lot of things already. Okay, well, all kinds of goodies. Oh, she sells a key. Gonna want that later. And magic. Ooh. Neato, Neato, Neato. Not the Grave Lord Neato. That would be weird. We'll talk to you later, honey.
Be sure to bring more souls.
Sorry, guys. We gotta talk to Andre right here. What's up, my dude?
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
Oh, Andre. Alright, so just a lot Estus. What is this? Hold on. Reinforce Estus flask? A lot Estus? What is this? This is interesting. Alright, so along with your character, your stats and stuff, you're also going to be upgrading your weapons and armor. So there's a lot of stuff to spend souls on, which is why everyone gets everything. But I don't know what these is. We'll figure this out later.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would.
Okay, so weapons and armor do break.
Pray be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
But I didn't give you any work. So yes, weapons and armor will do have durability, like many RPGs. In Dark Souls 2, it was a major pain in the ass when your equipment broke because the load or the amount of stuff you could do before it broke was very, very little. However, in Dark Souls 1, durability was pretty much non-existent. You could go probably an entire playthrough without repairing once. So as you can see, I was wondering what those bars were, and that just basically confirmed it. The red bars underneath my weapon and shield are my durability for my weapon and my shield. So when that bar hits empty, the weapon is going to break. It will basically do no damage and give me no benefits. So there is all kinds of stuff to explore down here. We're going to save that till next episode because this one is running a little long, and we still have one more friend to talk to, I believe. So let's have a chat with Mr. Guy Throne, shall we? And I went to the wrong throne. Be right back. Alright, this time I went to the right ledge. Who are you?
O thou unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver, no need to be coy. Have a closer look.
Interesting. What do you have to say?
Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords, as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a colossus.
Interesting.
Treat the firekeeper not with discourtesy. She is much like thee, prisoners both, kept to link the fire.
I'm just throwing this out here. I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't have legs. He looks very, very stumpy. So that might be something. However, this is the first Lords of Cinder, it seems like. And he's probably very important. And he said 5 Lords of Cinder, blah blah blah, to link the fire. So there you go. Those are the 3 or the 4. So we're only gonna have 4. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. Only 4. It's always 4 greater souls. So let's talk to the Firekeeper with no name.
Ashen One, produce the coiled sword at the bonfire. The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords. To Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge.
Okay.
Farewell, Ashne the Flame.
Embed the coiled sword. Tune a spell, organize storage box, burn undead bone shard. High Wall of Lothric. I'm assuming that's where we're going next. So, of course, I have to say, we will be leaving you here until next time. The uploading schedule for this series, guys, I'm just saying right now, is very, very sporadic. I'm going to aim for a video every other day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold up to that. Of course, I will let you know when videos will be delayed and stuff. So, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode, though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are going to be enjoying Dark Souls 3 as much as I will be. Leave this video a like if you think it deserves it, or a dislike if you absolutely hated it. And of course, leave a comment, let me know what you thought and what I can do to improve as a YouTuber. And with that being said, we will see you on the next one, guys. Take it easy. She bowed.